Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant Thursday evening to you, wherever you may be.
Vin Scully, the revered face of the Dodgers, worthy of a yearbook cover. Flip inside and see the schoolboy who always wanted to become a sportscaster.
We had a big old radio on 4 legs, and I would crawl underneath the radio so that the speaker was directly over my face. And I would be listening to a game that meant absolutely nothing to me, Alabama, Mississippi. But what intrigued me and thrilled me was the roar of the crowd.
The captivated youngster went on to play center field at Fordham University, graduating with a degree in radio. Scully broke in as an announcer with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1950, as the yearbook shows, mentored by legends Connie Desmond and especially Red Barber.
He was indeed another father, and eventually, many, many years later, he wrote in a column, maybe I was the son that he had never had. Maybe the red hair had something to do with it, but we were that close.
Scully would make any father proud, honored by the Baseball Hall of Fame, lauded by critics, including the author of Voices of the Game.
I think anyone who really has studied baseball broadcasting or indeed heard Vin Scully would agree that Scully is the Roy Hobbs of baseball broadcasting, the best there ever was. He has converted more casual fans into hardened fans and more non-baseball fans into baseball fanatics than virtually any broadcaster that I can think of.
What words can describe Scully's words? Lyrical, poetic, master storyteller.
That 75 club, which bowed finally to the big red machine.
But Scully thinks he made his mark with silence by not over-announcing the moment.
She is gone!
When Kirk Gibson hit the dramatic home run to beat the Oakland A's in the 1988 World Series, Scully didn't say a word for more than a minute. Then,
in a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
Scully called the New York Mets' comeback against the Red Sox in the 1986 World Series.
Behind the bag, it gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
He also delved into football, calling the catch, Montana to Clark, in the 49ers' famous playoff win over the Cowboys.
Throwing in the end zone. Clark caught it. Dwight Clark.
Scully's popularity often exceeded the players. Late in his career, he served as Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade and Bowl Game. In 2016, he signed off for the last time as a regular broadcaster after 67 seasons calling Dodgers games. Weeks before hanging up his mic, Scully riveted a crowd at the Reagan Library.
If I have a trademark, it would be to call the play as quickly and as accurately as I possibly can, and then shut up and listen to the roar of the crowd. And even to this day, when that crowd roars, I'm that little 8-year-old kid curled underneath the radio back in New York City listening to Alabama, Tennessee.